And so, before we officially unveil our new chapter, name board of our company. C.S. Srinivasan, our architect, and Mr. Motan Group
today to celebrate. Just find I think it will work out. So, I think, look. So let me talk first of all a little bit about where Motan comes from. We started our journey 17 years ago. And so shortly after the Second World War, in 1947, the company was forming, and at that time, we weren't called Motan, we were called actually Heights Motors, and we produced very different types of equipment to the equipment that we produce today. We were based in a town in Füllsack, and Füllsack is on Lake Constance, and we then grew and we needed a suitable production facility for us. So this is a picture of the very first production facility we had then in Disney where we're based today. So this is our location, we've grown quite a bit, but this is a picture then from those early days. From 1947 into 1985, we were still involved in a lot of other types of equipment. And this was primarily heating equipment and crop protection pest control equipment. And actually, one of the last past Indians I was at, there was one of these units still in operation. They were spraying the walls with it to get rid of mosquitoes and bugs. So that was really quite an interesting thing because over a few years it's still these swim units are in operation, and they're in operation right the way around the world. So in 1972, we began to produce auxiliary equipment in the plastics industry. And this was can you still hear me okay? So in 1972, we began producing auxiliary equipment in the plastics industry. The first products that we started on were single units, and from single units we then went into a type of equipment that most wireless systems use. The Mortan Group, this picture that you see here, this is a picture taken from very early days, from the very first system products that we produced. And it had a massive impact on the industry. Now, up to then, nobody had centralized driving with lots of things. The big benefit of this was that we could spend space, manage the materials a lot better, and also huge facilities compared to things and dryers everywhere. After that, we produced a product called Unified. This was in 1979, and the unit was the dosing mixing unit additives, actually liquid, powder, and rounded additives. And this was again Motan first, and it was the first in the industry. So this is something that we're also very proud of. And the unit it says here, was launched in 1979. So during the 70s, we really then started putting together complex centralized systems. And this picture here is our first system that we really put together. If you look at it, it actually looks very similar to the production facilities that we have today, with operators and machines, and they have. But what was very important and big step for us was PLC control. And again, this was an industry first that Motan led the way on. And in addition to PLC control, we patented operating station. And this was again a Motan invention that we're very proud of. It was game changer, if you like, the way that we were able to distribute material from source, from the silo, from baking, to storage, to the processing machines. In 1991, we then set up the holding company. I belong to the holding company, and this is based in Füllsack in Germany, and this is where we embarked the organisation. And it's also been a key factor in our expansion. Today, we are 20 companies around the world, and we still pride ourselves on being a typical German, British, medium-sized company. Those are our goals. And fortunately, Sandra, who was open to be here today, she's our owner and CEO, got it was out of her control, and she does send her apologies for not being here. But Sandra is a cornerstone to the way that we grow and evolve as a company. And what we have today, you can see this on the map, is we have a lot of sales and service centres around the world, but we also have multiple operation centres, production centres. The main one is in Instinct, but in addition to that, we have a large production facility in Taishan, in China, just outside of Shanghai, and now one in Chennai. And the facility in Chennai is a little very near to my heart. I've always followed Motan India from my journey, and I'm very, very happy to see that we now have our own and we will now really start the manufacture of our products. And that's really, really important, especially if you think about today. Immediately we have American President Trump and tariffs. It's a big indicator about how the world is changing, how the world will change very, very quickly. So we need to be able to look after the markets that we're representing and be able to service those markets open. That's why this wonderful facility here in Chennai and a wonderful team of people here working inside the facility. We need to be able to look after those growing. And that's very, very important. And that's also been a very important part of the Motan philosophy. What we want to have is a lot of our competitors want, is have a centralized control. It doesn't fit with our function. Control and organisation must be decentralized. It must be local. It's only our local people here that understand the market, understand the culture, how business is done. So it's very, very important for us, and we have very strong team here at Chennai to look after the world of So what I'm going to do now is hand over to Suraj, and let me say a few words about Suraj. Suraj has been known for many, many years, but surge is the father of our new products, and that is the brand Swift. Swift by Motan. Sorry, that is from. Slide, and we have two other things called Swift by Motan is a new product brand with surge R&D Sophia, heading up the whole development team and worked with a lot of young engineers in Indian and in some of the operation centres to come up with our new portfolio, which is designed just for the Indian market. So, sir, please come on now and give response to everybody.
Thank you.
Yes, you can see from here that we have two brands. Most of us know about the brand Mortan. Excellence for the Indian management. So it's very clear we are in the market since 1947 and we are serving to the market. We recently developed Swift. Why? So you can see here, Mortan is a premium brand, very clear that produce to offer the innovative solutions for a wide range of customizable solutions. You know, today the world is emerging very fast, and we need to adapt to the changes. So Mortan is a product that can be easily customizable and fit and adaptable to the customer needs. It means that actually we follow the customer path. We always keep on in mind that we would like to produce a high quality product and yet provide a tailor-made solution with Mortan. Whereas we are able to, in a stage where COVID was in the peak actually, and we all come together and say that we need a product that can be fit to the market where the price is a big challenge, but without compromising the Mortan quality. And without compromising the so-called innovation in the product. And that's where actually we come out with a brand Swift. So what we can offer? The first thing, we would like to bring an efficient solution for the single use, means a plus size product. As long as there is a machine, you need to have probably it could be a dryer or a convenience. So how we could realize this? So we have done a wonderful job with the team. We really offer a I would say the best price performance ratio product. Mostly these are pre-configured, and what we need to do is just collecting and put it back in your product. So the customer can able to start on their own. This is what we are achieving in the system. So cost commissioning and better produce. This is what I mentioned about the and more importantly, competitive price. Today everybody is talking about price comparison. We also can't bring a lot of other products from China, from there are many other parts of the world. But how are we going to stand in this? And that's where actually we do not want to compromise on quality. So we have a good name in quality. Mortan is always been seen as a quality brand. And without losing that, we would like to bring a product that can meet your needs, mainly the Indian market needs. And that's where we bring Swift. So as I mentioned, high price product, we would like to change its name actually. Mortan used to be, some people are also talking about, Mercedes-Benz. The brand Mercedes-Benz is usually the most expensive brand, Rolls-Royce. So we are talking, this is a brand image. It's a good brand image, no doubt. But we also wanted to reach out to a lot of people, especially in the emerging market. So we wanted to bring the product with the best price performance without compromising the quality. And we would like to change the so-called kind of the problems that a poor delivery provide. So that is a main advantage and the solution that we can bring in the script. Why and how we design to be modular and we design in the continuous production mode, which helps us to produce the equipment in a shorter period of time, and more importantly, we can keep it as a stock and put it together and sell it to the customer. And we would like to establish an expert in single use and also in the system with standard products. So with this actually, we can say something very clearly that whether your production facility can be small, starting from one machine, or if we can go up to 10 machines, 100 machines, we still can be able to support as we want. And most importantly, we would like to protect our customers' investment. For each and every time that customers come up with the capital investment, that has to be protected, which is very important because if without the customer, we cannot be present here. So that's why one of the main criteria to when we design this script actually, how are we going to protect the customer investment? Today we install something, the customer is growing, so you wanted to remove and bring in a new equipment. No. We are thinking how we could be able to bring our modern design that can be able to extend from the existing installation. So these are the basic design criteria. So, what are we going to do? We really want to go to a way that to be a technology leader. We will go to set the industry standard. So, choosing the right product, right strategy, and also the right design criteria that what we are doing, and that we really are going to achieve this point. And the most important aspect is high performance price ratio. Why? It's a game changer. We are not saying that actually we can produce a very cheap product. No, that is not our intention. We wanted to produce a product that can meet your needs, meet your quality standards without compromising any on the performance. Produce such a, I would say, a very high performing machine. One small example about that, people might be knowing about the price. Usually, people are talking about minus 40 at the point. Whereas in the street, actually, we will be able to produce as minus 80 as a viewpoint without increasing the energy cost. And that's where actually we make a big success with this three things actually. Standardized and modular. As I mentioned, this is our key criteria to design the product, whereas we will be able to combine the equipment, assemble the equipment quicker and meet the customers' faster delivery expectations. And with all these things, we will really want to reach out the position as an expert in single use. What does it mean? Full complete range of product that we can offer from a single use. It can be wired, it can be battery, it can be dosing and mixing solution, everything. So one-stop solution that we will be able to offer. So, this is one simple explanation that we would like to give you over. Outstanding performance, but with affordable price. Energy efficiency is our main key focus. And visualization and human interface. As simple as possible, but again, it should be giving you the maximum information what you want. Why? Data is wealth, data is all about the future, and we do not want to lose of any data. So digitalization and IoT capable. If you're talking about a product which is cheap and mostly you may not be able to have this kind of features, but we bring this as a standard. So that's why I say that we are not compromising on the quality and also the performance. We can be able to produce a price that you can be able to afford. And mostly we would like to bring each and every equipment with a smart maintenance features. Why? Maintenance people should know what is going on with the equipment actually. Since today AI is really playing a vital role. So we also adapted a lot of AI technologies to do a kind of innovative process to make our equipment more energy efficient, but without compromising some elements that can be able to guide you in a way that you can do the maintenance in a very easy way. let me show you some installations. Maybe one of you could be here, you know, we can bring the same installation for you. So this is an installation. So this stands here, you can see that the how modern the installation is actually and how nicely it is done. So this is a central PV system that we offer to the customers. And this is the facility at the inauguration. And you can see this is also here like a main system. And another facility you can see here how our lots of wires and wiring the centralized drawing system. So wiring centralized and drawing system, all is mentioned very clearly. We will be able to offer the very best energy saving, efficiency to the community of your facility. And another facility, maybe some of you know about radio. So this is the production hall of radio. So we can probably say that the children we are predominantly go and market with them. And wherever they go, actually we are following them and actually we are helping them set up the plan. Then we are talking mostly about Mortan, but we also would like to bring how this strip line is being enabled us. So you can see this is the typical production facility with a complete conveying system, central conveying system with the strip line series. And what about drying? So this is the drying facility. And you can see that it is every drying has its own control and it is a modular system. Today if you want to start with one module, maybe two machines, tomorrow you will bring in another machine, for example, you do not need to change the dryer, instead just add another module when you can increase your facility. I'm talking about this and n number of units that we added together, like a Lego brick. So again, actually, this is also one of the facility with the central conveying system. So how the workstations are placed in a nice manner that actually easy to maintenance and more importantly, Mortan is not just about selling something and letting it run. So we would like to make sure that your space is being utilized in a nice way because we are always talking about the output per square meter, the profit per square meter. So this is good evidence that how we are stacking our equipment in order to save your space. That a little bit space you save, if you put another machine, you can increase your productivity. This is how we are going. So in this actually, I would like comment again to continue with this Motan history in India. So, So, I spoke before a little bit about Motan Group. Let's talk about Motan India. We've been in the process for years in the market, which is, I think, the industry world actually a very long time. And today on the stage is Mr. Srihan and Mr. Srihan and William actually. Were here in the beginning. So I have to say, all of the road the trip to India after the open viewing center, because without YouTube, it would not have been possible. Today we have who's one of the young team members of the search, they actually from the beginning. So, my also I'm sure most of you know already with the history of Motan India, but we started here in 1992. And the products were produced in India, but at that time we didn't have a presence here as such. We started to see the manufacturing products under license. And at that time, Treatment was still very much involved in coach, I believe, because I think treatment at that time was working with parents. And they were on the other side of the partnership that we had in the manufacture. But then it was decided in 1998 to set up liaison office. And there, 3 pounds a year, moved across to Motan and represented Motan Group on that side of the partnership, and they liaised with LMC. In 2009, the decision was then made to set up a dedicated sales and service production facility. And that's what this building here is, and City was. I've been talking about cooking edit plans here. Anyway, so you can see the treatments in the middle in the first days on the office. But I've got a better picture now. Here, let me show you this picture. Now, the pictures on the left-hand side, you can see at the top, this is a very young video. And this was in our liaison office, which was an apartment at that time. And sitting next to me is one of the founding fathers of Motan, Mr. W. And a lot of you, I'm sure, all of us in this room remember Herman as well, coming and visiting and meeting you. Herman asked me to send to the world his regards. He's very sorry he couldn't come here. And the only thing, he's a little older now, he's 86, but he's still in the world, but in every journey was a little bit too far. So he sent me and asked me to send you his best wishes. But here's let me show you. And at that point, he did have some comments to wisdom. At that point, I might as well. That's it, but this is true Pennsylvania in the first liaison office, and then the picture on the right is then in 2009 when we had our first building in Chennai for manufacturing. And here you can see a young starter opening the building. Like I said, she sends her apologies that she would have loved to have been here, but unfortunately, circumstances out of her control just really not possible. So we could leave here we have then a picture of this is the opening ceremony again, and here you can see rock. So this was our first building. We then moved about 20 metres to a building very close by, this next building, which was our second building in 2019. We built a need for space, and we have a larger assembly area, larger storage, and bigger offices as well. And that was, again, a special occasion for us when we moved into the second building. Both those buildings were relative. And as the years progressed, we noticed the boundaries when we were based at that place in Chennai. Buildings being built very quickly, and we were all software in the 1950s, so we realised we would need to move, and we also had to find somewhere that belongs to us. So that was really the reason we then came to here. So that's a little bit about the history of Motan in So, just to give you a few facts and figures about where we are today. I'm afraid this is in millions, but last year we had a turnover of just over 100 million euros. Including the holding company, the 20 companies, so 19 companies around the world. We've got 63% equity ratio. Now that is a very good figure. It means that we are very stable. Typical German management, family owned, long term, don't have there. That's important for your customers as well, because it means that we're here for a long time. It's not something like an organisation where we just want to see short-term results. We've got a 5% investment quota, and that's a higher quota as well that allows research to do artificial design these products, these chemical products. We've got now about 600 employees around the world. And with Sandra, our owner, we have a 100% family owner. This is our mission statement. Our mission statement is something that a lot of people can talk about. You see it on the wall, it's good enough. It actually doesn't mean much, but for us it really does mean more. I'll read it out. Sustainable success through continuous performance and partnership. Materials management inspired by you. And the inspired by you is really important because it addresses all of you. You the customer, you the employee, the supplier that helps sustain. Come up with better ideas and way things put together to make us more efficient. All of these factors have a big impact in the way that we work. And sustainable success is also very important. I'll talk in a minute about the Motan Foundation. Sustainability and responsibility are words that are important to Sandra Füllsack, our CEO, but also to all of us here. And only through that, by having long-term relationships with our customers, so we can stimulate performance and improve, we can help you be more successful, and that allows us to be more successful. In addition to mission statement, we have a vision for the company. And the vision is something that we try and work on the daily business side when we're more concerned. We look at what we want to achieve in the next years. And statement goes wherever you are, wherever you go, we enable you to reach your business ideas successfully to the market. And these are three words that are important to the way that we work. Consult and bigger, better. Consult, and it's quite small text, and I'm not going to go and put you all on with the details, but it means that we work with you. We come up with solutions that work for you. That's important. And bigger is then our job in the way that the systems are put together, and we can make sure that you have right price products, capabilities, not only sell it, but place for your needs. And then there is obviously maintaining that relationship over the long period. So that was a little bit about the background of what we stand for. Now the new operation centre that we have here in Chennai. Right centre of expansion, definitely. We need a place where we could grow and where we could plan to be able to grow in the future. Efficiency and innovation. We need also space now to start in a new direction we were telling you, where we want to not only manufacture, produce and assemble products, but also design products. And that's something that the future as well, where we want to then establish products which have been designed specifically in the market. We're doing that already. We're going to have a young team of engineers who are helping research in addition to the team that we then have in the other centres. Looking at the building, to say, again, two people really here back to back. One of them is the architects and builders. They did a fantastic job. Really, really fantastic. So I have to say, thank you very much. Now, unfortunately, I don't think Marathon is here, but Marathon is working alongside the Christmas together. Marathon is our production manager, but he also is cornerstone in making sure that we're smoothly. And my wife always says to me, you've got this to do. And I am a bit mistaken when it comes to details and essence. I have to say, when I look at her and and I work because they're just as fussy as me. So they always make sure that they do that and the work. And I have to say, you've done a fantastic job. So really, thank you so much. Really, thank you. So, why the sensor? It speaks for itself. We need it to bring customers, we need it for efficiency, and we need it to move next. Those are the three reasons we now bring in. But expansion is important, and I think the text is a bigger. I think it's very, really important. India is now the fifth largest economy in the world. If you look at the GDP ranking list, at $4.27 trillion US, it's an enormous market. But we're global. If you look at the projected growth figures for this year, then you can see that India, at 6.5%, stands out way in front of any of the other big nations of this listed economy. 6.5% is a huge growth factor. I mentioned earlier, we'll certainly see in the press today. I think the Indian market is huge. It's developing so quickly. I always come to India probably about 1 or 2 times a year. And it amazes me every time I come how there's another step forward. You can see it in the way that people work. As they fly, and they live, the infrastructure that's being brought to Chennai, or some of the other cities as well, visiting and meeting customers. So absolutely, India is the right decision. In addition to the growth, I think if we look at the Indian market, there are really 4 points that I'd like to bring up to your attention. One is growing demand. I think the rise of the middle class in India and the young population has really resulted in stronger young people. They look at different ideas, they look at different products, they're far more forward-oriented. The middle class as well, as they're able to spend, they are looking at different types of products, new products that we manufactured by our customers, our new customers here, as it grows. Point 2, rising investment. But investments, because of growth demand in various areas or industries, automotive, digital, medical, construction, these are all really, really big industries in India. And in India, we have people and they're qualified people. And I think that's really, really important because it gives you significant cost advantages for foreign investment. Very important branch application area for those who work in medical. And you look at the medical manufacturing industry here, it's an important one. And it wouldn't be possible with those right people that you have. And 3, overseas support. Government will have more state and definitely aims to develop India as a global manufacturing centre. I think that is also very important that the government supports this growth. And then Motan has established our brand and some references. We get skilled service salespeople and an established production. So we see those opportunities and we want to take them. So this video is just showing our growth figures. And you can see it's very typical Motan. It's steady, grow step by step. We've had 3 steps of growth now since we started. And 4th step, the future, is the one that I'm really excited about, where we want to achieve 2029 4 million euros turnover. And that's approximately 40 points. So this is where we want to be. We see our bigger potential, but we want to make sure that we grow in the right ways. Growing too quickly, we're taking advantage and making sure that as we grow, we can always still be the right products when needed, and make sure that we don't have inferior products, because we want to quickly deliveries, impact installations that we belong to. So, here we have then the new operation centre, and we put the land in November 23, and now we're standing here. So, I'm amazed how quickly it went from the initial decision to finish building, and then, like I said, I have to thank everybody who's involved in developing the project. And what you can see on the right hand is where we're sitting, and if you look on the left, you can see roughly where that one is. We have now, with the land that's available at the back, we can go 3 times to the size of the RP very easily. I think that's important because it gives us stability. We still have 2 million euros into the project so far. So, here you can see here and the bottom picture on the right, Peter Shimmy is our CFO, so he's our controller. And even he has a smile when it's fiscal year. It meant that you put after the budget, we didn't go over budget, and Peter, I know, is very, very happy, and I was good to see him. So here's just a few pictures now of how the project developed, and we had the opportunity to look at the building up to this, the factory tour show you around. So, we realized, and it was only through teamwork. Everybody here, all the guys, thank you so much. Because without you helping, and I know there's been inconveniences along the way, and there will for the next short time, but thank you so much. And I hope you enjoy this facility and come to work here every day. So,
the geopolitical quality that always, for Indian group, it will always attract us, and we also do the same thing. So that's where we are reading the German standards. So that is what Motan stands for, Motan India stands for. See here, even it is a German company, all our employees are all local people. And initially we had training from German people, they came here and they trained us. So that is where we have the production facility here, and we have a production leader who have got the training in Germany, and with that we have trained people here. So with that people we have manufacturing their products here. It has to be engineering electrical background. That is, it has to be an electrical background. That is very important because all our products have the electrical background, and also of the mechanical background. Because first, when we buy the item or the parts, the quality is very important. So we need both electrical and mechanical background. So this is diploma holders and PE. So what we do is we take the freshers from the college, we train them on the products, and then they are with us for a longer time. So that is why if you see that our team is really, when we started, all the people are with us. Initially, we had some ITI people also in our team. Some of them are ITI also, but now we take only engineering graduates.
I mean, digitalization is really important for everybody in everything they do. You know, school children, daily lives, we can see everywhere where digitalization has a part. And AI is the next step, if you like, in the evolution. And everybody in the past was talking about Industry 4.0. You know, this was where machines could talk with each other. And now with artificial intelligence coming into play as well, we've come into, if you like, the 5.0 type of era. What AI does for us is it allows us on our systems where we're often managing lots and lots of different materials, going to lots of different processing machines. And this, today up to now, has always been a manual job of somebody who knows the system very well, being able to allocate as efficiently as he can. And this is a perfect example where AI in the future is going to play a very big part in the way materials are allocated as efficiently as possible so that we don't have too many pieces of equipment running. And this is where we can then manage that far more efficiently and save energy. Another area where AI can help is also then looking at the demand of the machines that are running, the injection molding machines, the extruders, and we can then prepare material in advance, but not prepare too much and not prepare too little. So it allows then the customer to run a lot more efficiently as well, without mistakes, without the chance of a machine running dry or material not being dried enough or it's being too dry. So all of these are very good examples of where AI for us will play a very large part. And this is something I know very much on Suresh's part. He believes in it very, very strongly, and we're bringing products out in the next year where you will see now a lot more AI on the control side. And I think it's the controls which is where obviously you'll be seeing all of that type of application.
Very prominent recommend for all the customers. Even we are very premium product manufacturers, and to all our customers, service is very equivalent. A very important factor. After sales service is one of the very important factor for the manufacturing industry. And if you see that currently we have across India, we have a good network of service team. If you take from the north, west and south, all regions, if you see, we have 2 to 3 service engineers covered in each region. And in future also, now we are in the presentation, you people would have seen that we are doing 4 million, close to 4 million euros currently. In the future, again, we are expecting another, in the next 5 years, looking for another 4 million, close to 10 million. We are looking for the business in the next 5 years plan. So definitely, we also have to expand our network both in sales as well as service across India in the future. So we are looking for maybe another 10 to 15 people in the future. Definitely, we will add more into the service and sales. Thank you.
Motan. Our CEO, Mrs. Füllsack, always says we are a very good. And now they themselves say we are product side. So our vision is to go, that is the reason we are here, and we have bought the land here, and our vision to go high really in the market. So that is really our vision. And our CEO will say that we are product side.
We are mainly would like to focus on the Mortan brand here. So for that, actually, if you can see a while ago the presentation, we are focusing more on the industry 4.0 and the digitalization of the thing. So we are looking forward the employees, what we are looking for in the future could have this good knowledge in controls, because this could be our investment that we would like to do it together with our employees, not just finding somebody outside. We also have a very good employees, but we would like to invest with them to make them learn about all these things. With that, they already have a good background of mechanical things. On top of it is control. We really can be able to produce a good, I would say that the product of future. Yes, exactly. Yeah, and you were asking about it. next decade all these things. It's very clear that we have a clear direction and path has been paved, and we are moving in the right direction. Actually, every year we are doing that actually. 3D events. Exhibitions.
Yeah, yeah, okay, fine. I got it. There are many trade events happening in India. You know, the major is the Plast India is one of the biggest exhibitions for the plastic, and next is the Plastation. So every year we used to participate either 2 or 3 exhibitions across India. It happens. Sometimes it could be regional exhibitions. Sometimes it may be a national exhibitions. It depends. But average we used to participate 2 or 3 exhibitions in a year. From our side, actually, there are already organizers are available, so they will be doing this organizing everything. So they will invite us to participate in that events, and we will be participating because marketing is one of the very important role plays for any organization. So always, whenever the exhibition happens, we used to participate. As I said, 2 or 3 exhibitions across India. It depends on the thing. There are exhibitions also different kind of exhibitions happen, like segments wise, branches wise, it happens. So sometimes regional exhibitions also we participate. Depends on the market where we are looking for, where we would like to expand the the reachability is required. Certainly we will do over those places. In general, if you see many of our employees, they work with us for a very long years. That is how the history is. If you see with the culture, people don't quickly move off the job. Yes, the new recruits we always have some consultation, and also we recruit through the references. It's very important that we require a good, highly talented people with good attitude to work in a multinational company. So the reference also, of course, we propose, but mostly through the good consultations, we try to recruit the employees. In the past, we also tried with IGCC. Again, if we recruited some of the campus interviews, some employees, there will be some candidates to the campus interview. Uh, Somewhere it worked, somewhere it didn't work. It's all Sipet is one of the biggest industry, in the plastic industry. So we also used to recruit some of the candidates through Sipet. It also happens from the plastic knowledge, treated plastics, or maybe uh, from
Electrical side.
electrical side also.
We